Okay, so here's our objective for this video, is to introduce you guys to a few pieces of information and terminology that's going to make this frame a lot easier. So, in our previous toolbox project, we had this little cutout here where the bottom of our toolbox slid in. This angle or joinery is called a dado. So it's very similar to the type of cut that we have here on your picture frame. So right here we have this little notch going through all the way down, similar to this. The difference is a dado is anywhere in the middle of your piece, and it has two walls that creates a slot. This joint is called a rabbet joint, okay? And it has one wall and then an open face here. This rabbet joint is where the glass, this is plexiglass with some covering over it, which you guys will get a piece of, okay? Then your picture will go on top of that, and then we have a piece of cardboard that's gonna go to hold your picture flat, and then we're gonna have a nail that's gonna go into the side of your frame right there. So that's the rabbet joint. And the reason we're going to need to know this is because this distance is the actual measurement that we're going to be measuring. When you say pictures come in standards of 4 by 6 or 8 by 10, 5 by 7, these are standard sizes of pictures as well as picture frames. So when we're measuring that frame, we're not measuring from the outside. It's actually going to be measuring from here to allow for that picture. So we have the rabbet, okay? We have our miter. On our last project, we did a bevel, but this one we're actually going to be cutting a miter. So we're not going to be using the 90, and you're going to make sure that this bottom piece sits here because we have an oval shape here. So we can't put this side down. So we have the term for rabbet, we have miter, which we're going to be using both sides. And then the last is I want to make sure that you realize that this is going to be the inside. The rabbet is going to face the inside of our frame. And where there's not a rabbet, that's going to be the outside of your frame, which is where you're going to see. It's going to be very important when we start making our miter cuts, making sure that you don't make a miter cut going this. Well, this is the direction we want. We don't want a miter cut going that direction. And we're going to go over that. So this is our project. We're going to start by making a 4 by 6 here.